Welcome to Morgan's video blog, Morgan's online blog in video format. Today, I'm here to share with you my top 7 tips on quick query rejections. Tip 1. Typos don't matter. The right agent will see through to the heart of your manuscript. It's a lovely story. If the agent sees that you don't bother to line edit your query, that you didn't even spell check it, they might love your story idea, but they're gonna be concerned. If you let that many errors get through on one page, what does the rest of your manuscript look like? Even agencies that do rounds of edits are going to be hesitant to take on that much work. Tip 2 for quick query rejections: take as many or as few words as is necessary to tell your story. Be true to the story. So novels are expected to be a certain length, dependent on genre and age categories. If you submit something more than 10,000 words shorter or longer than the expected range, the agent will likely think that either you didn't do your research or you don't know the market. Some people can get away with it, but is it worth the chance? Tip 3 for quick query rejection: focus on the world building. Sprinkle in pace and plot with a light hand. Well, the agent needs to know what your story is about. The world is context, but the main character's emotional and or physical journey, their goals, is the story. If you want to query the world and neglect the plot, you're likely looking at a quick trip to Rejection Town, because that's a place. Tip 4 for quick query rejections: once you have your query just right, never change it. Well, there's one problem with this. Everyone hates form letters. Agents don't like feeling as if you think any agent will do. They want to feel chosen and they want to know that you've done your research. So adding a note about how you met them at a conference, how you enjoyed their talk, how you've read some essays by them, or you enjoy the books that they already agent, those tips of little personalizations can really help the query show that you've chosen them, not that they were the next ones on the list. Tip 5 for a quick query rejection: query any agent that sounds good and has a bestseller. So there's a reason that agents list genres and describe their tastes on their bios. Sending your query to agents that aren't interested in your genre is a quick way to Rejection Town. They want to find novels to say yes to. They know they have to say no to most novels, and you just made it easy for them to say no to you. Tip 6 for quick query rejections: research everything the agent has ever done in their life. I can't believe I'm saying this again, but don't stalk agents. Referencing things from their private journals or from obscure articles about 50 years ago when they were in Little League is wrong. Only use information that is publicly available either on the agency site or on their public social media. Don't go back 10 years on their Twitter or Instagram feed. If they were around 10 years ago, you know what I mean. Just focus on what the agent is looking for now. People don't like working with stalkers. Don't be that guy. Finally, tip 7 on quick query rejections: disparage other authors and novels. Use them to demonstrate how yours does those things right. So, no. You've been told to use comps or novels to compare your novel to, but you should never talk about how you've improved Harry Potter or written a more realistic and gritty Grapes of Wrath. Talk is cheap. Comps should be stylistically and or thematically similar and recent. Comps should preferably be under 3 years old, but you might be able to stretch it to 5 years. If you insist on using an older novel, make sure you have a second comp that is recent. The best way to use comps is to find two that contrast, like Game of Thrones meets Gilmore Girls, or tell how yours is similar to your comp, only with a twist. Harry Potter at a spy school for up-and-coming wizards. The writing world is small and people have many friends. Disparaging a published author when you're still looking for an agent will look petty and egotistical, not confident. So, I hope you have great success following my tips on the path to quick query rejections. Thank you for making my query look better by comparison.